Hello and welcome everybody to the show. I'm your host, Token Revan. Sorry it's been a while since I've been on the show. I have been away with some health reasons. But hey, I am back today. And we will be reviewing some Simple Jack by Sessions. Very, very, very good. I've already tried a little bit of it already. Yeah, let's get right into it. I will also be talking about some Star Wars today. Yeah, we are going to be talking about the Ones, and I'm going to touch on the Celestials and a little bit of the Force. And one thing that I was actually learned today about it, which I still need to do a little bit of digging into it to see if it's still 100%. Hello, Brother Shadow. Welcome. Thank you for joining the show. I am doing good. It has been a while. Yeah, I've been super busy and been super sick for the last few weeks. So I'm glad to be back up in health. This one's gonna be for you, Mr. Shadow. I am going to be trying some Simple Jack by Sessions. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for asking. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. This is the Simple Jack. I've already been smoking a little bit of it. So, let's get right into it. I will be using the Puffco today. And this hot knife was actually given to me by our friends at Willamette Valley Alchemy, and it is still, I'm still using it. It's been very, very good to me. So thank you for our friends at Willamette Valley Alchemy. Again, this is the Simple Jack by Sessions, from our friends at Treasure Valley. So let us just do a dab to get started. It's about good, right? Also, it is very good to note, if you take care of your pieces, they take care of you. This new atomizer has actually been really good for me. I am very happy with it. I keep it clean. I do need to clean the glass though. Excuse me. All right. Let's heat it up. Oh, wrong one. Okay, well, I still got it on Volcano. Yes, thank you, Mr. Shadow. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really, really does help the channel grow. It really supports us to be the next big YouTubers. Yes. Cheers. man, I am really bummed out that I wasn't able to get a terp profile for this, but I will say that tasted really, really good. Heck yeah, man. Go check out Mr. Shadow's channel. He's got another drawing up. I will do that as soon as I'm done with this show. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. It really is. Man, I really wish I had a terp profile for this, because okay, so I have been hitting this with a higher temperature than I just did. That was a lower temperature, and I was able to get a lot of flavor out of that. That was very like a citrus kind of flavor. Not very, I would say a little acidic, but not too terribly acidic. More of like a lemon lime type. Wow, I might have to do that one again. Oh, it looks like there is still a little bit left, so let us reheat this one up. 99 views. Oh, dang. 99 views in the first 5 minutes. Wow. That's really, really good. Cheers. Wow. That, wow, it's almost even better the second time around. Same flavor, so the low heat is where that one's at. Okay, good for you, buddy. Good for you. Where was I going with this? Okay, so it was still a little acidic. Didn't hit the very back, like it didn't hit like really hard, but it was smooth. It was a smooth, like acidic. It was really good. I will say I'm very happy with the Jack, what is this? Simple Jack. It is a hybrid. It is a cured resin. We can't understand you under the mask. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't have other mics or anything. I might be able to try something. Let me try this. Where is... I haven't used this in a while. Mr. Shadow says we can hear you perfect. Thank you, Mr. Shadow. Alrighty, well, if that's the case, I will leave the mic just sitting there. I was gonna say the mic bar on the thing says it should be good, so Sorry you can't hear me. Turn up your volume. All right. So that was the Simple Jack by Sessions. Very good. This was given by Treasure Valley. Our friends at Treasure Valley here in Ontario. Great place. Great place. Thank you for all the hard work that they do. Yeah, let us get into a little bit of the Star Wars. So, where was I going to start with this? I was doing a little bit of research today, and I came across the Celestials. So they're mentioned in Legends by a trooper that was blasted out of his starfighter, and before he died, or before he was ejected, he pulled his life suit, which covered him from the blast, but his life suit was damaged during the blast, and right before he lost consciousness, he had a vision of the past, present, and future. He saw all of these different wars that were before they were even built. He saw Starkiller Base before it was even built. And in this vision, he also saw people that he described as larger than a, what did he say? Larger than a, my mind is going kind of blank right now. Larger than a supernova, but smaller than an atom. They can be anywhere but nowhere at once. He said it was like they put together galaxies like they were children playing with toys. So this is the first glimpse that we see of the Celestials. Again, this is in Star Wars Legends. I need to do a little more research into it to really understand if that's the only reference we get, or if there's another reference to that. But then we see Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka go to Mortis. Fair enough. Thank you. I think. Thank you. So when they enter the Mortis realm, they enter this beam of light that is so blinding it knocks them out, right? That is pretty much what the soldier describes what he sees in this vision. And I'm going with is it's pure force. Like the force as an entity, or as a cosmic, I wouldn't say the force is a cosmic entity, but I would say sounds like I knew the Celestials used to relocate. This sounds like I knew the Celestials I used to relocate galaxies. Yes, so they built the galaxy. They're the first ones. They're the ones that created pretty much all life in this Star Wars galaxy. the ones, when we see the three Jedi enter Mortis, they enter this beam of light. And one thing that I was actually, one thing I learned today was there, and this is something I still need to do a little more research on. There is no light side of the Force. So that's kind of a crazy concept to wrap my brain around right now. But, and I still need to rewatch all of the movies, because I heard that there is no mention of the light side of the Force until the new movies, until The Force Awakens. I still need to go back and rewatch to see if that is actually true, because we do hear them say the dark side of the Force, but we only hear them say the Force as a whole. So my thought process of this is the Force as a whole is balance. It's center to one's true self. It's selflessness. It's caring. It's loving. It's all in one. And the dark side of the Force is a perversion of that. So the more you want, the more you take, the more you want, the more corrupt you get, right? There is no end to the means. And when you have balance, you are one with the Force. There is no light side of the Force. There is only the Force. That is one thing that I'm still needing to wrap my brain around, and I still need to rewatch all of the movies, because I'm still not 100% sure if that is true or not. But as of right now, it is the Force and the dark side. Where was I going with this? Okay, so when they enter this beam of light, right, which I'm assuming is the light side, or just the embodiment of the Force. They had to travel through the Force to get to Mortis, right? One thing that I noticed is the Force is so strong on Mortis. It literally turns from day to creation to darkness, which is death and decay. Like, as soon as the darkness enters, there's nothing. Like, everything's dead. That is the embodiment of the dark side of the Force. And when there's light, there's life, right? The Force is in balance. Everything works as one. The creatures, everything's the circle of life, right? But when you go to the dark, like when the stars are out, or however that works on Mortis, I'm wondering if it's a whole realm, like a different realm with its kind of like in the Marvel universe, how we see in Eternals, you see the Celestials, they have like their own place, right? They're so far outside the galaxy, like they have their own realm that they can like go to outside of their own universe, I guess. And so I'm wondering if that's kind of similar in this case in Star Wars, where when you enter the Mortis obelisk, whatever thing they have there, you enter a different realm. It's almost like a portal to a different galaxy, one that can actually stand the Force that the ones embody, right? So the Father was so hell-bent on keeping the sun there. And it's like the sun wanted to escape that realm, that universe. And as soon as he escapes it, he can create destruction through vast quantities that nobody's ever even seen on no Sith scale. But when he killed his sister instead, he does say later on in those episodes of the Clone Wars, he says, "You are the only one that I truly loved." So he did. It's how do I say this? Similar to what Anakin goes through, because he tries to save the one person he loves, but he ends up killing her, right? Man, my brain is squirrel-brained right now. I'm kind of going a bajillion miles an hour right now. I'm going to turn the heat settings up on this, and let's take another hit with everybody. Again, this is, if you are just now joining us, this is the Simple Jack by Sessions from our friends at Treasure Valley here in Ontario. I'll just let that heat up for a second. Another thing that I can touch on that I was hearing about was how Palpatine was the worst Sith ever. Cheers. Still good. Alright, where was I going? Okay, how Palpatine was, how many Sith actually would and have disowned Palpatine as a good Sith Lord. He was literally the worst. He didn't preserve any history. He kept all of the history for himself, all the knowledge. Sith that was one of their true philosophies, was to pass on what they learned so their next generation can become stronger. How every Sith rule of two, even with Bane's rule of two method, every master wanted the apprentice to succeed him. So every single time he knew at the very end he would die. It was in the Sith way to, when the master is at the end and he taught everything that he could, he would put those in holocrons, or even put their own souls into temples. We see it in, I'm pretty sure it's Legends comics, where Darth Vader goes to one of the temples and is confronted by a Sith Lord that had put his soul into the place, and when Darth Vader showed up, he judged him. He was like, your master was wrong. He had kept information from you. He is going to kill you at the very end of this. He is not going to let you succeed him. And once Vader realized that, he was like, oh damn, there's a lot more I can learn without him. So the fact that when Darth Vader saved Luke, his son, not only did he turn himself back to the light side, he also succeeded his master as a Sith Lord. So, in essence, and when Palpatine died the first time, there was no knowledge left behind for any other Sith to rise up. He had kept it all, and there are, from what I have seen and heard, there are depictions of false knowledge that Palpatine left behind for Sith in the future. It was all, how would I say it? It was all fake. That's the bluntness of it. He put false knowledge into Sith holocrons and kept the real knowledge for himself. And I'm not sure if he destroyed it or if he completely buried it where nobody would ever find it. So who knows? Oh. How many are in cryogenic? What do you mean cryogenic? Anakin has been frozen in carbonite multiple times, and that is actually how they got past the Citadel, the hardest prison in... How many are in cryogenic? How many are frozen in carbonite? I haven't counted them. In all of the Star Wars franchise, or at a single time? Because we had Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan, plus their clones, which was a squad of 5. So there's 8 right there. When Han Solo got frozen, I'm pretty sure there was several, and that's actually how they froze. That's how bounty hunters brought in prey too. You see it in The Mandalorian. That's how he brought in his prey, was cold. They were frozen in carbonite. That was actually when they perfected the freezing in carbonite, because it was just a theory back in the Clone Wars. When doing it, they would only do that to like frozen. They would do that to like meat or supplies, so it would stay preserved. But you wouldn't see that in a lot of the rest of Star Wars. You do see it more in, where am I going? My mind is really squirrel brained right now. I am just talking to talk. Wow. Okay. In answer to your question, I have no idea. There is a lot. We see we see a lot of them. Yeah. I will load one more up, and then I will beam up with you. Ah! Shoes nipples. Still wasn't that bad. Still good. I will say, these things are really durable. It's beam time. Alright, get that in there. Beam it up, brother Shadow. Oh, also, if you're in Bozeman, Montana, I'm not sure when the dates are, but Brother Mando will be doing a booth at one of those conventions. He will talk about it more later. Cheers. All right. I am I'm gonna be getting off here, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Token Revan. Please join us next time. Peace and much love, Jews. Deuces.